Girlfriend, you are hanging low. All right, so this is Ethel. She's our last mare of the year to have a baby. And she's at 327 days pregnant, which 340 days is considered full term. Some go over, some go sooner. 320 days is considered safe. So we're within that safe zone. So we're feeling nice and fuzzy about it. She's had foals in the 320s before. I think last year she went to like 334, something around there. So we're gonna check up on her real quick, look at her signs, kind of look if she's made any progress, and then we're gonna take her, and since it's a nice, warm, beautiful day, it's gonna storm later, but it's warm right now, so we're gonna go ahead and give her a bath, make her feel better. It's like that time of year where all the horses are shedding off their hair and they're itchy and they don't feel good, so we're gonna make her feel nice and clean in preparation for this baby to make its entrance into the world. Maybe this storm will push her into having it, maybe not. We'll see. Let's check on her. Hi, Ethel. Oh, come on in here. Stop trying to eat on that. Ethel is our escape artist, where she loves to use her lips and open up latches just like that. And she can untie, like we have to tie her stall extra, and she'll untie it, and she's a little bit of a goof. But get a nice side view, like a nice far away side view of this belly. So we didn't really get this with Beyonce because Beyonce keeps her like stomach high usually and doesn't get the nice low like point down here. So you see how it goes all the way down here and it's like pointed. So that means that baby is getting in the birthing canal where the back feet are here, and then its body is going like this. And if it's in position, that means that its front feet will come out first, followed by its nose, and so on and so forth. A regular horse that doesn't have babies, isn't close to having a baby, will be kind of firm in their butt. Like you touch it and it's firm, like it feels like this, like it's firm. Well, right now, you see how I touch here and she's jiggling like all over? She is so loose in her rear end because just like human women, their cervix, their hips, everything has to loosen up in order for that baby to make a nice smooth exit and go through the birthing canal. And then usually their tails will get kind of, she's a little like rigid right now. So usually it's a little looser. Last night when I checked her, I was able to like flip it over her butt. So she's getting looser in her behind, which is nice to see. And let's look at her udder real quick. So she is making a really, really good progress with her udder. So you see how it's not completely dropped down into these teats yet? Like this has no milk in it, all the milk is still up here. Which means to me, now it could change very quickly, but to me that means we still have some time before she's gonna foal. So with, you know, Beyonce, her udder was huge. Ethel hasn't had quite as many babies and she's always had a smaller udder. So this is really large for her. But as soon as we start seeing that milk drop down into these teats and I could actually like get some milk out of it, like there's no milk in them as of right now, we can start testing her pH levels. And she is one that usually waxes before she has a baby, meaning the milk coagulates at the tip of the teat when it starts to drip a little bit. So I'd say we're still a little bit of ways out from Ethel having her baby, but let's go ahead and make her feel pretty and get all those itches and make her feel nice in the last few days of her pregnancy. How's that sound, Mama? If she wasn't so pregnant, I'd hop on her and ride her back. I love riding her bareback. She's like riding a couch. She's so wide. How are you? Good. You want to be on the film? Oh, goodness. Mr. Waylon and Miss Earlene are talking to us. Are y'all talking? Hello, pretty lady. You'll have to be friends with Ethel next year. You'll be going in the same pasture. Cold water or hot, and yes, we have warm water, so she's not going to be bathed in just ice cold water. We're not going to do that to her. Did y'all get that? We're not bathing her in cold water. I'm going to get it nice and lukewarm. It is hot today, but I mean, it's got a nice like wind to it, so I don't want her to be cold and catch a chill. So it's like, I don't know, it's probably 80 today. I'm not gonna use hot water. That's hot water. Shoot. It's like the freaking, like Goldilocks over here. Dang it, is that all clogged up again? Great. You're such a good girl. I'm gonna kind of hose up on her udder too, get it kind of clean. We gotta make sure and get the tatas clean as well, you know? Oh, I'm sorry. Is she being... What are you doing? I need some shampoo. There we go. We're gonna do her tail first because then I'll let it sit with conditioner while I do the rest of her body. Woo! That got changed. I don't want to see your hoo-ha. Done used my camera hand to get it wet, and so now my camera hand is wet. All right. Excuse me. I guess I should do a PSA in this part of the video saying, don't stand behind your horses. Just don't do it. It's not safe. As I have my face next to her booty. I guess I'll go ahead and do her mane real quick too. Kind of the same premise. I'll rinse it out and put the conditioner in it while I do the rest of her body. Look at how dirty that water is that's coming off of her. She's probably the easiest horse out of all of our horses to like keep looking clean because she doesn't have a solid color, so she hides dirt really well. All right, let me go ahead and get some conditioner. Whoop! That was a close one. Tell me why I'm still using like watered down Suave. I don't know. I haven't been to the store, y'all. Don't judge me. It still looks conditioner-y. A little more shampoo-y. It's okay. I'm sorry that I'm not using salon quality products, Ethel, but you don't have that many hairs to begin with. All right, I'm just gonna rinse her body a little bit and get it back to, I mean, it's still wet, but I want whatever soap I put on her to get real sudsy, so. And I'm not gonna do her face today. I feel like she's actually one of them that like lets me do their face, but when I'm doing a bath for them to like feel more comfortable, like they're at the end of their pregnancy, I usually don't like make them go through that. I just kind of like, you're fine. Oh, I actually got a new brush for this and then I forgot it at home. So we're gonna have to use one of the old little sponge brushes. Just that you want to get the now time for the body. I think I'm gonna have to get some new shampoo for the other side. About time to rinse everything. Body, mane, tail. Again, with the tongue. I'm gonna spray it. You want some? Oh, is that a nice little drink? You like that? Get that mane all rinsed out. A kick out of the fact that it's like a horse squeegee. Now this is my favorite part. Scraping the water off. Pretty girl. You've been drooling Shoshine to make her nice and shiny. It's not needed, but I want my mama to look pretty. I want her to look pretty. Why have you been drooling so much? You like got drool all over your mouth. Is that, oh, that's the side your tongue comes out. That's why, the turd. Jeez. You have the fuzziest forelock ever. She's never had the best hair gene, and all of her babies come out with so much hair. It's so funny. Like, they did not get that from her. I guess all their daddies must have good hair genes, because all her babies have come out with just like lush manes and tails, like where we have to thin them out. All right, Mama. Let's take you and tie you up so you don't roll and ruin all my work. You're so goofy. I love her so much. Like Ethel, I've had so many people try to buy Ethel to be like because she's such a nice broodmare, and I never say yes because I just can't. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. I know Ethel probably did. She was so itchy before, so I know that made her feel better, even if she was like being a goofball the whole time. But I want to know in the comments, when do you think she's going to have her baby? She's at 327 days, and it is April 5th. In the past, you know, she's kind of gone like right now or mid 330s, so we should, you know, be kind of close to her foaling. Let me know if you think it's going to be a colt or a filly, and let me know what color you think it's going to be. Ethel herself is a bay roan, and the sire is a bay, so I want to hear all your guesses in the comments. And before you leave, subscribe and like. It helps me out so much, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one.